Hello, Europe. This is Sopon reporting from wiwibloggs.com, and I am joined today by a very special guest. She has represented 3 Balkan countries in Eurovision over the last 12 years, and this is Martina Majerle. Martina, how are you?
Hi, Sopon.
Hello.
Well, I'm great. I'm great.
That's very good to hear. All right, so we're going to start off. You have competed over the last 12 years 7 times in Eurovision, and this is more than any other singer of the century. You are basically a Eurovision legend of the modern day.
I didn't know that, but thank you for this information.
So anyway, do you, of your 7 performances, are any one of them your favorite?
Well, actually, there are 2 of them. One was definitely my first one with Claudia Beni in Liga in Riga, Latvia in 2003. This is actually the first and only time I went for Croatia, and we were just a bunch of made a great song. We had a really young singer, Claudia. She was only 16, and we actually did the choreography in her garage. We just sent it to Croatian national competition, and we won. So this was the first big experience for me, the big stage, the great sound, lots of viewers. So I would definitely say that first one was one of the most special times in Eurovision for me, but there is also 2009 in Moscow with Partissimo. This was my first solo performance. Actually, I was featuring Partissimo, and I had such a big responsibility. That was the biggest responsibility for me on Eurovision until then, and I will say these 2 times were great for me.
Wonderful. So you mentioned one time that you were a backing singer and one time that you were the featured singer. Do you prefer being a backing singer or a featured singer, or do you like both equally?
Well, it's different. It's definitely different. The responsibility of the lead singer is bigger, so the stress is higher. On the other hand, it gives you freedom to express your emotions as a soloist greater. As a background singer, okay, so you're performing for somebody else, you're backupping them, the stress is lower. But at the same time, you have to be inside of a group, so you don't have so much personality. You cannot sing with personality. You're just backing them up. So I would say I prefer as a soloist also, although it was just once, 6 the background singer.
All right. So anyway, so you've been torn between being a backing singer and a feature singer, but you've also been torn between representing Croatia and Montenegro and Slovenia. So you're originally Croatian, that's right, yeah?
Yes, and I live in Croatia, and it was just a couple of coincidences that made me go to perform for these other countries, because we were once, how can I say in English, I don't know if I'm really good, combined market. We were in ex-Yugoslavia, we are all ex-Yugoslav republics, so we're connected with music, with the market, and so people just called after Eurovision 2003 to my colleague Andrew Babak. He sent his song to Slovenia, and actually in 2007 Alenka Gotar won. That's how he called us, the old crew from Claudia Beni, to be background vocalist for Alenka Gotar, and that's how it started with Slovenia. I never actually planned to sing for Slovenia, but life just happened like that. And in 2008, the crew for Montenegro saw us and just made a few phone calls and asked what will the girls would like to represent Stefan Filipovic and to be a part of Montenegrin delegation. The same happened with Sergej Cetkovic last year in Copenhagen. So it was all a bunch of coincidences combined with my professional experience and the fact that people really liked the way I did my background vocalist for them. But actually, I'm from Croatia, live in Croatia, but we're all small countries on small territories, so I'm only 10 miles from Slovenian border.
Very
so it's
cool.
really close to me to go to Slovenia.
Yes. So it's not a conflict for you to represent Slovenia while being a Croatian, or?
No, and also those countries have open, how can I say, they have open competitions. Montenegro and Slovenia, they don't really care which country are you from? In Croatia, it's a little bit different. I think in Croatia, Serbia, like that, you have to be Croatian or Serb to participate. But those countries are really open, so we just tried.
Perfect. You're trying to represent Slovenia this year, obviously. Now Croatia, your home country, has been out of Eurovision for the last 2 years. Do you think that the broadcaster HRT should return to Eurovision in 2016?
Yes, I definitely think so, because this is a big chance for young Croatian singers. I mean, for every Croatian singer to see the same, to experience the same thing that we experienced, and to open a little bit Croatian market and Croatian singers, Croatian songs, Croatian composers to the world. Because there's no other way actually that people hear songs from Croatia. I mean, there are so many viewers, millions of viewers who are watching Eurovision. I think it's a good thing for Croatia as a country, and also a good thing for Croatian singers and for us, the viewers, because then we wouldn't have to watch other televisions to see Eurovision.
Perfect. So you mentioned before about your experience singing in 2009 for Slovenia as the featured singer for Quartissimo. How did that end up coming together?
First, originally, there was no Martina Majerle in the plan. The song was written for Quartissimo only as an instrumental, but the rules do not allow only instrumental song to participate. And then Andrew Babak asked me as a friend, will I sing a demo version? And he will find a singer who will sing originally the song, because I actually didn't want to go as a soloist then. But unfortunately and luckily for me, he didn't find it. And then the song entered the competition. He asked me, please, Martina, will you come this weekend and just participate? Because I haven't found anyone who will sing such high notes. I said, well, okay. You won in 2007. I don't think you will win again. Okay, I will come as a friend. But the great thing happened. We won again. I just couldn't believe that. And it was the greatest, like I said, one of the greatest Eurovision experiences for me then. But originally, I was not in the plan, only the guys.
Okay, great. So now we're going to move on to talking about your EMA entry, Alive. Now, it hasn't been released yet, and I think that Slovenia releases their songs on the day of the national final. Is that correct?
I actually don't know that information. I'm just waiting. I like in some moments to be surprised, like you, journalists. Tomorrow we have a meeting in Slovenia, so Andrew and I will go, and probably they will explain more about their plans as television
Very
to
nice.
us. Well, the song, you want me to talk a little bit about my song, probably?
Of course.
Well, the song is a ballad, a typical Andrew Babak ballad, if you know his work. So, but this year he made a little bit more progressive and modern arrangement. But this is still a love song about unhappy love. Um, the first verse is like, how can I feel alive when my love feels dead? And basically, this is the theme that goes around in all the song. But it is still a ballad, so I hope the viewers will like it.
Of course, I hope that we will also. So you've sang every kind of song, like you've done pop for Croatia before, you've done the Balkan ballad for Sergei Chetkovic. Is one of them your most comfortable style of singing, and is that what Alive will be?
I'm mostly comfortable in pop. I'm a pop singer. I hear pop, electro pop, ambiental pop, all types of pop. Pop songs, and yes, definitely I'm feeling more comfortable with pop. But we are also close to these Balkan melodies. But I will tell you this year's Babak songs won't be typical Balkan style. It is more European pop.
Interesting.
Yes, but I don't know. I like to sing with emotions, so this is why these Balkan ballads are also really close to my heart, because they're all about emotion and heartbreaking. They are just crying all the time. So I like also this kind of style, but I would not maybe like to perform it myself.
Okay. So you've said numerous times already that Andrei Babak was your composer for the song. You collaborated with him. Is he always like a pleasure to work with?
Yes, actually, we're living really close, maybe only 7 miles, and he's a friend. Also, he's a private friend for me. That's why we are collaborating so much. But we also clicked as a team. So we are backing up lots of Croatian singers also, and in the whole region. I like his enthusiasm. He's a big child. I always like to work with people who are so positive like him, and I also think he's a great talent. I really like his song.
So over your 12 years of Eurovision experience, what would be your favorite memory from Eurovision?
Mm, it's difficult to say, to just pick one, but I would definitely say my greatest memories are from the stage. All these 7 times, the moment we are entering the stage, when the lights came, when this big crowd is starting to yell at you, and the flags, the performance itself. This is what I like the most, and this is what I mostly remember from Eurovision. Although the first few days after, I do not remember anything because this is so much. This is so much excitement in all of that. So first few days you don't remember anything, and then afterwards all these memories came back. But we have great meeting with other people. This is also great for me in Eurovision. But I cannot pick one singer or one delegation and say they were the best. They are all like family together.
Okay. And also, because of your heavy involvement in Eurovision, I'm assuming that you've been following the 2015 season so far?
Well, not yet. I'm a little bit lazy for that. I always like to hear when everything is over, so then to see who won. So actually, this year, no, because I'm in a stressful period. Also, I'm in the middle of tour in Croatia. I'm backing up this famous Croatian singer Massimo Savic, so I also didn't want to hear anything before. I like to be a little bit outside of everything, and then when everything is over, to see who will represent which country and with which song.
Okay, so do you have a favorite Eurovision song ever, since you haven't heard any from 2015 yet?
Well, there are a few. As a child, I liked Želja Moja and Doris Dragovic, but there is also Johnny Logan with Hold Me Now as one of my greatest songs. Also, Darja Švajger with Prisluhni Mi, and definitely Euphoria. The recent songs that touched me the most. I like the whole performance from Loreen. She was really astonishing, great.
Really cool. All right, so we're at the end of our interview, but before we leave, do you have a message for the readers of wiwibloggs?
Well, I will say, like, do not worry too much. I always say that, and try to enjoy life and just keep listening to good music, mostly from Eurovision.
Wonderful. Martina Majerle, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you guys will enjoy her entry for EMA 2015 Alive. This is Sopon reporting for wiwibloggs, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
very much. Bye.